Okay. Just let me check on all the settings a little bit. So, I guess we can start now. Hi guys, if you're new here, I am gonna introduce my own happy home designer settings that I've been playing over the past month, I guess. I think I started around half a month ago, so things are a bit like getting started already, and I guess I can introduce some of the things that I've already done, and also, maybe some tips and tricks, yeah, to get you started if you want to play, I guess. I'm playing this on the emulator, so it's a bit different, and I don't get some online settings, but it's okay. I guess there are some things that I've already unlocked, like the amiibo phone right here, and yeah, some things to take note when you start Happy Home Designer is that you actually try to study the handbook every day. That's the first thing maybe you want to do. Then yeah, I finished quite a few already over here, but some are very beneficial when you first start, and then yeah, especially the larger ones where you need more of this. And I'm not so sure what to choose for today, but I guess the sound one will do. Okay. Maybe the sound would be beneficial in terms of, like, there was one particular animal that wants like a construction site, so probably that would help. I heard it really gives the vibe. So oh yeah, I forgot to say about my character. It's custom designed to my own. I have like pigtails over here, and then you can change the style whatever you want. Yeah. Oh, and there's like new skirt and pants I have never seen before. I usually go with a simple skirt, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, this is the pigtails. Our glasses, and then some socks. Yeah. Then this hair, I've unlocked this. You can unlock it later at a later point when you read the guidebook. Yeah, this was my default hairstyle, so I don't know, maybe just for fun we changed to pink today. So yeah, I kind of like orange recently, but let's go with pink. Oh, that scared me. What happened? Yeah, there's a lot of things that are very, as I said, as I like a handheld gamer like me who has played the phone version of Animal Crossing, if you guys know. It's quite similar in terms of like sound ambience and all, and what you can move, how can you put certain things into your design. So it's quite the same, and I really like this 3DS version as well. So yeah, as you can see, I've unlocked the school. I think this is like a cafe, and then this is the shop. Yeah. First of all, let me introduce you to the design school. I would say that this is not like the best that I can do, because like with the limited things I have, and from what I initially started with, I couldn't change the windows and all. I didn't know how to change the windows, yeah. And actually the requirement was you can put like four, just like a four seats, and it'll be okay. And then this empty seats feels like it's so bare, and I wish could have done more instead of like putting, yeah, repeatedly a lot of other things. And what I like about this happy home designer is that they don't restrict you to a lot of animals you can meet, and then it randomize like every time, each time when you visit in on a certain day. Yeah, so yeah, let me see if I can zoom out a bit, give you a 360 view. Yeah, this side of the wall is like all the albums that I want to feature in this like school area, because like this is the albums I had when I started, when Isabel first came in and asked 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 me to design a community building. So yeah, I love this seats and stuff. So instead of those like lecture kind of like tables, I chose this neutral kind of like what I envision to be like a Japanese classroom. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to another one. Yeah, as you can see, I also unlock camera also, so it's quite amazing how things start. Okay, next we have the shop. I really like how I designed it to be outside be like a Japanese kind of like ramen restaurant, and inside is like, oh, it's a very cafe like modern, I'd say. As I was doing this, I was like, there wasn't a lot of like things you would expect when you kind of like, oh, I actually want this kind of like ramen eccentric kind of like uh place. But when you go into the 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 things, the furnitures they have, you realize that actually you kind of just go with the flow of what they have in the catalog instead. So yeah, just maximize like the resources you have. And what I really actually like about this is that you can just like accommodate. So I just put whatever I really want to see in my cafe anyway. Like the yellow and purple flowers over there, which makes no sense, but I still put it there because, you know, it is really nice to have some plants. And then you have some pastries over the side. Actually wanted this to be more of a cafe like, which, yeah, instead of a ramen place, what you can see from the outside, the interior is like completely different, and that's maybe what I wanted to achieve. But yeah, you can't forget like, I think it's like a mixed kind of cafe where you have like breakfast sets, and then you have like, yeah, ramen and cakes. I haven't used this camera um started, so it's a bit different. It doesn't look down. It's very cute. I don't know how to take a screenshot already. I forgot what the instructions said, but see, it's so cute. Pekora. I think this is Pekora. Yeah, she is Pekora. Enjoying her breakfast, and Okay. Let me just get out of here. That's a way to, I guess. Oh. Okay. Uh, then we move on. Yeah, this is one of like I say the shops that I really like the most. I mean cafes. And then this particular shop which I did like a few days ago, just very recently I guess. Yeah. I would say it's my one of my proudest work I guess. The shop and this store. Yeah, it's like a mix of everything in between. I don't know how to name this particular shop. It's like let's say rojak lah. Yeah, we have games, you have cranes, and yeah, you see there's this particular item that I failed to put it properly. This is what you must check before you finalize everything. What I really like is that every corner is like dedicated to something. Like for example, uh, let's say like this particular entrance is like a bit of like a game kind of welcoming ambience, and then this part there's like drinks, and yeah, you have ice cream and snacks, and like milk. From what I see, it's not like snacks. And then there's like crane games and arcade machine, and then you have this particular yeah then yeah this self machines that you can eat. And yeah, what I like about this is also uh they also give you the chance of you having what's that called, a flower shop, but I chose to like mix it instead, so you can I will have a mix of like uh especially these two vending machines that you can actually interact with in this shop out of like everything else. Yeah, there's this particular rack where you see at the convenience, and yeah, I don't think this is very, yeah, it depends. But the flowers if you think of this as a flower shop, you can kind of like have a lot of um variation in terms of how you want to design in Happy Home Designer. So yeah, it's kind of varied in my opinion, and I just put everything in it, and it turns out to be like a very cute kind of like store corner where you get everything you want. Yeah. It's like the small town that you want everything to have. And then it's like a maximalist kind of lifestyle, but then at the same time it's not, you know. It's got what you want and what you need, yeah. Ice cream. Yeah, as you can see, where every day you can either choose to decorate your own community space, or either your uh these clients, I should say clients, like kind of style you want to achieve. Yeah, or you want to make of. I initially choose him, but actually you can get out like halfway in between when you decide to change your mind. Futuristic. I already have a futuristic kind of space, and the blue room there's like I realize that there isn't really a good variation of like things that suits blue room. It's like usually there's a striped one that you usually see in Animal Crossing, but yeah, I guess I'll go with sprinkle today. Yeah. Let's go. I would later on introduce my other animals design. So yeah, first of all, you kind of like choose where to build. And I would say it kind of like you kind of have to figure out every part of the map and actually choose which is the best. And if they say they want like a pawn, and you better give them a pawn, I guess. Yeah, and you kind of like have to choose really wisely. Sprinkle wants some kind of like uh cave or something, like freezing cold and stuff, so on. I guess these two fits the best, like in terms of like ambience, and I think I'll go with this. I'm sure how much extent you can kind of like design when you have most of the features like open for you, I guess. Oh, it kinda like I have a raincoat over here. It's kinda cute. Don't be so shocked. I'm still here to stay, okay? And yeah, you can see out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs over here, it's like it kind of like opens up slowly one by one. And oh my god, this looks like Frozen already. This looks like Arabian Nights, which I don't want. So maybe some kind of like castle really fits better. I really like a big house. Yeah. Just to fill up the space. And you have like limited kind of like plants you want. So I guess the plants in winter doesn't really suit what we have actually over here. I don't think any of these grows well in cold climates. Yeah. Mm, what's the requirement? A frozen world to play, yeah. They are making Frozen out of this. Okay. Hmm. I guess you can see what the interior looks like, yeah. As you can see, you can drag, you can adjust, and you can rotate. I don't think you can rotate houses. Yeah, that's a good thing in my opinion. You just get a hopefully a sun that faces right in front of your door every day. They don't care much about sun direction in this game, I guess. Unless some like kind of like shadow in the making. What is this? This is so cool. I think this is like the ice making kind of like machine, yeah. I think I'll put it in the corner. There are some things that you actually can put it outside, but yeah. One thing you can unlock is the walls, and it gets more. You can unlock more as time goes, depending on what kind of designs they ask you to design. Okay. It's very limited. That's the sad thing about like certain intricate kind of like designs when it comes to like snow and stuff. It's just for fun, where I think they don't really, Happy Home Designer doesn't really focus on what is how you make yeah, just like make use of every situation. Can change the curtain. I like the lace curtains. They are like very neutral, but at the same time it's like very ladylike. The others, you see, as you can see, it's very pop up and yeah. Don't really like the blinds unless we're going for a very normal one. It's my first time using this sound, so yeah. I don't think you can off this. Let's try the ringing one. Can't really tell, no. I guess it's very annoying to put a machine out inside your house, but this is not my house, so I think I like the echoes. It just echoes to give a white feeling, I guess. I don't know how it works. Yeah, so the ambient it's kind of like just want some like white noise at the back. Something like that. Does she need a bed? I guess there isn't a room that a particular interior where I would go to. And yeah, there's certain things you can unlock where you use the guidebook, like this kind of like color. You see it's all stripes, which I don't come out. Imagine a mid bit. Okay. It's not much I can choose. Especially the body color. Can't change much about that. I don't like, no. It's just too much. Let me see the modern bed. There's a lot of things you can actually kind of like vary when you start especially in terms of like what I really like about Happy Home Designer. It's only when you go into the later game and you kind of like know what to expect and yeah, for some reason they really like shiny things. I don't know why. The blue tone is very dark. Uh, Let me see if something like yeah, it doesn't work very well, sadly. Yeah, maybe for this shirt it looks okay, but yeah, nope, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's always these neutral kind of like bits you can play around, I guess. Classic bit, you have the woody kind of like custom design. Actually, I would probably like to play more with the custom design, but I'm not a very creative person when it comes to designing your own, I guess. But I'm not I'm I would say that I'm not very confident, unfortunately. But I really like to just use whatever they have inside Animal Crossing, so I'm happy with that. Can you see what's the difference between other bits? This looks like, you know, the kind of like sauna beds you can see, massage beds, sorry. Yeah. It doesn't look like a frame bed. Let's see what you really want. Maybe this one suits the best, yeah. Okay. Alright. And then I don't need that. Oh, I didn't know there's a... Oh, they really considered the lefties and the righties, huh? I wonder why they chose to have a particular design intent for that. Like, just for the... lefties and righties. I have once used this gothic kind of design, but I didn't choose to yeah, use a lot of it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with her eye so far because it's a default color. I don't think there's any other tables. The table looks quite off, not gonna lie. Red, blue. It looks very high. Yeah. Let me see what other custom things they have. You always every time, like, a tip that I would probably give to everyone starting out is that just flip through every single catalog you will see. Just like for every... oops, sorry, not you. For every animal they design, just flip through the entire catalog. Yeah. I put the morning glory just for fun. Yeah. Food. There's not much food I can add. I don't think that a kitchen is very ideal for this situation here. Fridge. Maybe like a freezer. I don't see a freezer. Yeah. You know those kind of like freezer where you put in your ice cream? Not that one in particular. I don't think it changes, right? Yeah. You see, it's very limited to one design. Balloons? Yeah. It's not a variation of balloons, I guess. Football. Oh, there's an igloo. Igloo? Ah, you see? This is the catalog I'm talking about. There's so much variation here. You see, I don't really need to choose any other things anymore. Oh wow, I wish someone had told me this earlier. Mm. But I really like both beds lah. Really. I don't think it's because of the room. Oh. Yeah, it's too overwhelming with any other the ice, but especially the ice wall. Blue tile is okay. The carpet is not. I prefer the white carpet. I feel betrayed after seeing that. A honeycomb bookshelf. Wow. I really like it a lot. Yeah, I don't like the bed. It just looks so actually, I was wondering why did they choose a hexagon kind of style. I don't think snowflakes are made out of hexagons, no. It'd be nice if they have a bar or something. Right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks so weird, but I don't think I want this. Moving on. Yeah, I was thinking where's the vanity? Okay, good. It looks super weird. Don't have this table now, so I'm gonna get rid of it. The thing I really don't like about Happy Home Designer is that their tables are like 4 squares big, and yeah, it's just you can put 4 items which are like ridiculous to think of, but and yeah, usually I also found out that their tables you can't choose how high or low they are, so you're kind of limited if you like this particular design, but then yeah, you know, it's a trade-off, I guess. And then there's this froggy chair that I really like about Happy Home Designer, I guess. Okay, anything else to add? This is like a wardrobe, right? Okay, wait. Closet. Maybe like this. Maybe you know what, the marshmallow chair would look very good with everything else in here. Yeah. I've used this chair before and definitely works, but wait, let me see this too. Yeah, it doesn't come with any color I like. It's the blue. See, it matches so well. Gosh. see I can off it. Yeah, good. Yeah, there's not much I can add, I think. Clothes. I usually like to put like small parasols just to fill up the space, but yeah. Let me change something on the exterior. You can choose to change their rules. I think it's the good thing about happy home designer is also they already give you like a default kind of like exterior, so you kind of like don't have to really think much. But they also give a lot of like good choices in terms of what you want to go for. Oh no. Okay, they don't give you a lot of variation in terms of bridge. I guess it'll be these cracks. Okay. So done. Oh my gosh. Let's see some of that magic. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is how my design process goes. And I don't think there's a lot of anything else right writing of. It's just a very calming aspect to like, you know, there's a catalog, you choose, and yeah, just go wherever goes with the flow. It's a very simple kind of like home interior. I really like this. Yeah, this is the feature space. Yeah. I'll show you like the rest of the house that I've done. So yeah, I kind of see how. Oh, it's just enjoying life. Wow. Nice umbrella. Okay, let's go see others. Oh my gosh, you can probably see the super stylishness from Space Frap. And yeah, you unlock a new emotion every time goes. Okay, that's happy, that's joy. Bashfulness. Daylight. Okay. Let me just show you what it looks like during the night. It's not much, I guess. I really particularly like a few animals like when they come out during the night, but I don't see the particular one I like. I don't see, but I like Ozzy the best of everyone here. Okay, one thing that I really want to show, it's Muffy's kind of interior. It wanted me to have a gothic style, but when I see this bed, it reminds me of like Summer. So so I actually did a render of like what it would look like in Animal Crossing. So it's like, if you I don't know if you can find like an exact photo. It looks very similar to the background. I just that I don't have the curtains I want, which I actually can recreate it, but it's just the windows aren't in the right position in the first place. And then there's um this small bookshelf at the back, and the low table which is supposed to be like a circle, but I don't have. And yeah, this particular cushion, that it was very similar out of everything. There was nothing that is much more one to one other than the bed and the marshmallow chair and this particular wooden chair. That's it. Yeah, you couldn't find a tea anyway, so yeah, so this was my first animal. So kind of self-explanatory, a citrusy kind of like room. Second one was, this one was a very like kind of like comfort space. You can sleep and read books, so on and so forth. Chrissy one was really the best, I would say, in terms of like when it comes to polka dot design. I'll show you the interior later on. Like yeah, I really want you to show, like I really want to see how much of like the interior that I've thought out. Yeah. Moving on, there's Rebot, which this isn't like, this doesn't show well in terms of like how happy home designer can do with like robotic kind of like designs. I wouldn't say that this is the best that they could have done. As you can see, I haven't unlocked a way to like remove the window, so you can see that the window over here is very awkward in terms of when you choose the background, something like that. And then yeah, there's not much I can do with the space. I don't think the exterior looks great either. Fauna space, it's very stylish. It wants like orchestra kind of like place, I guess. No, somewhere to record music. I really like the interior because it's I think I can show you later on. It's a music recording studio kind of place. And yeah, it gives me a very kind of like apartment studio, kind of like your buy stop place to like how to say, company kind of like recording studio vibes. Yeah, it's very nice. And then there's Lopez. I really like this the best, because that like uh happy home designer really shows like the futuristic kind of design. I really like the orange kind of like details. And yeah, especially this shower room that is just like, I guess I put here is just all in one needs. This is like kind of like otaku futuristic style you can aim for. I really like this a lot. Yeah, I can change about this room. There's nothing except just for that particular window only. That's it. And maybe the exterior which I didn't really have a chance to play with. Yep. Then there's Pecan. Very explanatory. I really like the interior vibes of the place. I actually didn't want, I don't know what to go with. It looks very 80s or 90s, I would say like this kind of like aesthetic, hipsterish kind of. It's not hipster. I don't know what is it like. It kind of like it very similar in terms of goldies kind of like. So I decided that probably kind of like home kitchen vibes would suit best. Yeah, I really like this like it just fits what I would say is like let's say the living room kind of like vibes, and then there's like literally everything you need in this uh kitchen. There's a lot of details that I really like, and yeah, and then this particular rod that really fits a lot, and yeah, it just feels really nice. Didn't expect Pecan to be such a the intended thing they want me to go with is just this sofa, which I think this sofa already speaks out a lot itself when yeah. Then this is where I maximize my 4 times table and counter table. Actually I struggled a lot with the kitchen, but it really suits the best when it's when you think a lot on yeah. And then there's this like particular older kind of like washing machine that I was going with. Yeah, and everything just suits so well. And then this is where I unlock like wall decorations, I think. And then I put yeah on this particular light. I don't know if there's another one on the other side, but it just fits so well. I think I probably like this one the best when in terms of like how much you can do with Happy Home Designer. Sprinkle, free carry. This one was like suitable for kids. I really like this animal. I like kangaroos in terms of like Animal Crossing in general, but it's just like another animal that you have to consider, I guess. And they're very cozy like ambience. I don't really like I chose that to have bamboos at the back, but who cares. There's Queenie. Oh, this was a black and white version, but I went a lot. I I think this was like the hardest in terms of like designing, because there wasn't really a black and white kind of like theme that I want to go for, because it could be either really monotonous, which doesn't suit her vibes, or like it just doesn't really capture that kind of like cozy vibes. You will see what I mean when I introduce later on. So yeah. And lastly, there's Tank. I really kind of give this place like I would say I choose this place the best when it comes to out of everyone, I think, because choose the right one. There's like a bridge, fairy tale bridge, and then it's a place where you can do board games. It looks like what you see something a board game, and then there's like kind of like this feature kind of like checkered this I'll say that I don't know what is this called but yeah, very fairy vibes, fantasy vibes. What will you call the game of life kind of like palette. And yeah, it's like I'll say this probably like a kids kind of like play you know, those kind of like play areas that they go to. So I just put a little rack and cabinet. I wish I used this cabinet in the school, but I didn't, so yeah. Okay, I think I can't show a lot today, but there's one thing in particular that about Chrissy house that I really like. So yeah, I only can show this today. I have to eat lunch very soon. And yeah, you can see it's very, this is what happy home designer can actually do a lot, uh, where they consider a polka dot room. It's not very overwhelming in terms of like, I really like the carpet and the wall. It just suits the neutral palette that I didn't expect that Animal Crossing would go for, but it's very nice. Um, yeah, so I put the table in, and then there's polka dot umbrella. Just some the neutral kind of space that everyone would love to go for. I can't take a picture. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's polka dot windows as well, which I choose red. Everything, I think the basis is red. But then, yeah, the walls really suits a lot, and especially where, uh, one thing that shocked me the most is that how much I can do with the walls at the top. I really love the, you can say, the decorative balls. And yeah, the, let's say the flags also. Yeah, it's really nice. It looks very partyish kind of atmosphere, but yeah, if you have this kind of like decorative feature in your home, I really like it a lot. And especially they give you variations of like tropical beige and pink, I think. Yeah, it was like the best match in heaven. Really, when they designed this particular and kind of like feature light space, I guess. As you can see, I added one more light that wasn't supposed to be there. I was so angry, but yeah, I managed to design a place, changing place, feature space, uh, sitting area. Then there's like a bed. Yeah, it's just really, I think this crab wasn't, the lobster I put here wasn't intended because I couldn't find anything else, so why not just put an animal that no one take care of. Yeah. No, let me take a picture, like, I can't really find a perfect angle. I still have trouble, like, let me post. Okay, there you go. Very nice interior building. Okay, yeah, and that's all for today. I'm so sorry that I can't show the rest. I just like went through it very fast. Okay, probably one last one before I go. Something that I really like about it is the exterior, I guess. Interior wise, it's okay. I really love the imagination you can go for. Looks like a very studio imagine working here someday, you know. A lot of things you can imagine with. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're here all the way that you've seen in my VOD, thank you. Okay. Bye bye. Can I say bye bye here? Sorry. Bye.